Double Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, I was thinking about not doing it, but no, I'm just joking. It's the circus. Um, you know, something interesting happened. Say a few things about our heavyweights that couldn't fight: Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. We've been talking about it a lot lately, and we're going to keep doing it until some things we get some clarity on some things, right? And it's very important that people know what happened. And everybody, most people are on one side of this. It's still a vast few that are on the other side of this. What I mean by the other side is saying that Anthony Joshua really wants this fight. I think it's pretty simple to see that he didn't, and neither did his team. But okay, opinions, whatever. So Frank Warren, right, the promoter of Tyson Fury. Frank Warren is a rival promoter of Eddie Hearn in England, and been doing it longer than Eddie, by the way. But I mean, these guys feud a little bit. So, but Frank Warren's come out and probably, I mean, it's like said like exactly what I said about this whole situation, about him seeing that Pavek was going to be fought a long time ago, and all of these things. I'm going to put it in the description box so you can call him a Yankee too. You know what I'm saying? So we need a leadoff batter for the Yankees. So let Frank Warren lead off. Remember, I gave you guys 9 British people, because they call you a Yank if you say something about this, and you happen to be American, you know what I'm saying? So, like that is, and the same American that is Lennox Lewis is his favorite fighter of all time, heavyweight. So, I don't know how, what I'm not American, would I like Lennox Lewis as American? So it's getting funny because it's just basically people, back against the wall and you just do whatever, you just say whatever you're going to say. But that thing about Frank Warren, read through it and see what you think. Because it's pretty simple for anyone to see. I don't understand why. Now another thing I'm gonna say is, this is nothing new. That fighters that don't want to fight someone or fought someone, lost to them, do well financially, even better than the person they don't want to fight. You know what I mean? So Anthony Joshua will do well and probably better than the person than Deontay Wilder. It's because how it is anyway. In England, it's a bigger thing. Deontay mess around and fight nobody. Man, we got LeBron to watch and other stuff popping off. And y'all know it. We have to be getting into it. There's other things that will get your attention other than the boxing match. I mean, big. Now, England, congratulations to England right now, man. They're in the semifinals of the World Cup. The 3 Lions up in here. I haven't been following England like I used to, back in the days, Steven Gerrard, and, Lampard, them boys, Wayne Rooney, stuff like that. My boy in the middle, Ferdinand, man, y'all don't know what time it is, right? But, lately I haven't been into them, the Sterlings of the world and all of this new guys, Kane. I'm not going to act like I really knew him before, like I should have. That's my bad. I ain't been following the Premier League like I have been. But okay, 3 Lions, and it's good because Germany's not in the cup, right? Because they would get nervous. Even the 3 Lions won a penalty shootout, which they don't do that often. So congratulations to England for that. Let's be real on that for a minute, now because we're gonna disagree on Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. But I'm happy for England for getting as far as they have. They haven't been anywhere since the '90s, man. In the World Cup, and it's supposed to be the motherland of football, right? And it's time. Gary Lineker said in the day, hey, football is a game of 11 players running after a ball, and at the end, the Germans win, right? That's Gary Lineker. You know what I'm saying? So England would need to win one or really do well, for their football. So let's wish them well. Now, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, right? Frank Warren thinks what's happening. We know he's gonna fight Povetkin, right? Right? We know that he's gonna be well financially, probably more than Deontay Wilder by fighting whoever. I did a video yesterday about him and Povetkin. If they fill out Wembley, then that Deontay Wilder fight's off. Basically, that's how I feel because there's other fights to do if England's going to follow him. But let's be real. Carl Frampton is probably more well off than Guillermo Rigondeaux. Now, isn't he? If you guys know who I'm saying, Guillermo Rigondeaux, the one I like to call Taz, because the Tasmanian Devil, because all of the people in his weight divisions, including Carl Frampton, right? He ain't the only one though. What's the other one? With the 2 Mexican guys, Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares, also having lucrative fights, right? But it was also with Lee Selby, I think it was. These guys right there, don't want to fight Guillermo, Tasmanian Devil, Rigondeaux. That's why he's Taz, because they're running around. But they're more well off than probably Guillermo Rigondeaux. Guillermo Rigondeaux, we haven't heard from since his loss to Lomachenko and had to go up 2 weight divisions to get that loss. Right? Older guy. So it's not like this is surprising anybody. Right? Carl Frampton is doing well off, acknowledging that he doesn't want to fight Guillermo Rigondeaux. You understand? It's not like I'm saying somebody in YouTube somewhere obscurity with 3 subscribers is saying that. This is just information that everyone knows about. Guillermo Rigondeaux was a person that Carl Frampton didn't want to fight and don't have to because he's doing well off by not doing it. Sound familiar to what we're going through right now? That's why it's not surprising anybody. Need any more? Carl Froch loses to Andre Ward, right? Probably doing better off after that than Andre Ward was, right? Ain't want no more Andre Ward. Was able to not fight him no more and talk about his style. You know, hey man, his style is boring. Well, yeah, how does that happen if you in the fight with him at the same time? You know, I mean, people get away with all kinds of stuff. Hey, you know, he's running. Where can a person run in a boxing ring and you can't catch him with 2 legs? Get out of here, right? But it's the excuses, what I call them, sour grapes. So Andre Ward's style was, even though it's not a running style, was not good. The style that beat me wasn't good, so I'm gonna go over here and make a lot more money not fighting him, right? This is just people just saying, hey, you know what? We dig the second best. That's basically. Let's just get to it. With second, we ain't trying to make nobody be the best. Shoot, Frank Bruno got a ticker tape parade coming back after losing to Mike Tyson. Stuff like that don't happen around here. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. This situation is basically nothing new. Anthony Joshua will be able to get away with doing this and probably never have to fight Deontay Wilder. And I'm repeating myself, but I'm gonna continue to do so until things, we see people justice basically. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? Justice. And speaking about justice and how I roll, right? It's been a week and 3 days now. A week and 3 days since the 24-hour deadline from Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. I'm going to say it again. That deadline that stopped the negotiations from Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, it was supposed to be 24 hours, WBA stipulated. That's been a week and 3 days ago. So that might be something else for some people to get upset about because you know what? People do not like the truth, right? But let me tell you something. Truth, finds a way out, homies. It is what it is. Ain't nobody hating on on nobody. Actually got love for people. But at the end of the day, we're boxing fans and we like to see fights. And the person or people that don't want to see fights, especially unification fights, right? Then we're going to have issue. We don't have much unification. That's why all hail Julius Ndungo. All hail Julius Ndungo. Let me say it again. All hail Julius Ndungo. Right? Now I know Terrence Crawford beat the man, but here's a man that went to Russia to get a title, went over to Scotland to get a title in people's backyards, and then directly after that, instead of going to the beach and chilling, having 2 titles out of nowhere, says, I want the other 2 from Terrence Crawford. He doesn't do it, but it was a valiant effort, and it is something that you just don't see in boxing. So every opportunity to mention his name, he'll be right in there in them names that I just mentioned out of nowhere, like Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz or Guillermo Rigondeaux. They just come from anywhere because it's unjust. You know what I mean? And we're not going to forget them. And we're not forgetting Julius Ndungo. Terrence Crawford is #1 pound for pound because he's undisputed and no one else is trying to do so. Don't excuse me now. No, I ain't forgetting y'all cruiserweights now. Alexander Ozik versus Gassiev. We're about to have an undisputed cruiserweight champion here soon, right? But as of right now, the only one that done that is Terrence Crawford. And I like to say with a big assist, one of the Magic Johnson no-look assists coming from Julius Ndungo. Undisputed. Things that we like to see. And it's so rare because people can do things like this or like Gennady Golovkin and them doing in the middleweight division and still have fans. Canelo, dope, coming back, lucrative, walking out after Gennady Golovkin in a fight. All these things you see in boxing because fans just say, we're going to decide. And we don't want to know who the best is. And probably in no division do anyone want. And that's enough. Speaking about all hailing people, let's all hail College Sourland. All hail College Sourland for giving us the WBSS tournament where people get into the tournament to find out who the best is in their division. Right? It's a throwback thing. You know what? They might stop disliking him, College Sourland. They might start disliking him because he's trying to find out who the best are. And some boxers, believe it or not, guys, are trying to enter these tournaments to find out who the best is. So all hail all of them, right? But all hell gonna break loose if I don't stop this video soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video. But let me tell y'all something. At the end of the day, what we're seeing from the Deontay Wilder at the Joshua negotiations always happens, right? It's happened before, and I'm gonna say the names again: Carl Frampton, right? Carl Froch, boy Anthony Joshua. What's the difference? Film Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.